beautiful Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for February 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, so this is the singles reading for February 2022. If you feel like you are in a twin flame connection, I will be doing a reading for your sign in the next couple of days. Also, if you're not looking for a love reading at all, I will be doing a career one right after that, okay? I also have done the monthlies, which are already up there for your sign as well. So let's get straight to singles. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding their singles situation? We've got number 12, the birds there. So that is your protagonist energy. Now, just to let you know, I will be getting your overall energy, your faded energy, and then I will be doing a Celtic cross to sort of check out what is coming towards you. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. They want me to go one more, so I will. Okay, so, and I'm just going to get your thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Faded energy here as well. It's quite complicated, your energy today. They're feeling, well, they're just giving me this energy of hesitancy, okay? So we'll see what that's all about. Oh, quite, we've got journey. We've also got poverty, and we've got toil and labor, okay? So let us see what is happening. They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much. And we've got change. Okay, so you're feeling pretty stuck there when it comes to a love situation. You may not know which way to turn or how to come out of the funk, as it were. So let us see what is happening here. Your protagonist energy, this is the birds. Now, this can mean community, okay? It can mean, you know, you're wanting to settle down, you're wanting to nest with somebody. But when you get the birds, the card, I feel like you are thinking about your family, you're thinking about your friends and your connection with those people. You may also feel that you have a lot of responsibility right now and that you cannot focus on some of the things that you really want to focus on for yourself. So you may feel there's a lot of change going on around you, and you may feel like right now that you cannot physically see how you're going to meet somebody. You may have even felt a little bit of despair at times, or you've had a real test of faith when it comes to love. Now, that could have been that you experienced a situation in the past that has made you have quite a tough journey when it comes to your relationship with love or with someone from the past. We will go and see what's going on there, because I'm just seeing a lot of resistance, and I feel some of that resistance is because you feel like there's no opportunity to meet somebody at the moment. So you're it's almost like you've resigned yourself to, well, what is the point? What is the point of even looking? Okay, deep down, I do feel like there is some hope that you have here, but I feel like you're focusing on your nearest and dearest with this card. I do feel like deep down you do want to find someone to settle down with. You do want to nest, but because it's crossed with, and we've got number 12 there as well, which indicates you've waited a long time for a committed relationship. Or for the one, okay? You may have been in previous relationships, but never felt it was quite what you were looking for. Now, Gemini, you are a sign of duality, okay? So I'm not surprised to get the 2 birds right there. You know, sometimes I feel like you're fiercely independent. You're like, I don't need nobody. And then you've got this energy of like, I'd like somebody. There is a difference. You don't need somebody, but you would like to be with somebody. And then you sort of swing into that energy of wishing you could manifest, a dream partner to life. And then it's right back round to independence again. So I feel this swinging energy, but it's crossed by imprisonment. So you may feel like you are a bit stuck right now. You may feel you have a lot of responsibility. I mean, we're all going through a major pandemic. We're all going through a difficult period where we have to navigate bills, try and keep our jobs, or try and navigate a very tough period economically. You may have children, for example, or if not, you may have dependents or people who rely on you in some way. I feel like right now, it's almost like your time is not completely your own all the time. I feel like you're doing a lot of multitasking. And with the imprisonment card, you may feel completely stuck. You don't know how to come out of the funk or out of the rut. Now, there is change occurring. I mean, we've got a number 10 here. We've got 2 10s here in the resistance position. So that indicates radical change when we come to this position. Also, in the past, there may have been an experience with somebody that has made you feel closed off to love. Okay, you may have felt like, I mean, we've got a little rat there in this card. I cannot ignore the fact that it is a rat. It's also number 29, which is when you reduce it, 2 plus 9, of course, is 11, the soul path number. So although you're feeling stuck, you're still on the right path. Sometimes Spirit gives us a pause between our relationships or between the next person that we're meant to meet, because there is purpose in patience. We are meant to re-examine our priorities. We are meant to center on ourselves or on our family and friends. We're meant to build a solid foundation for ourselves before we can merge with another person in terms of a soul mate connection. Okay, so I do feel like there has been a pause in your love relationships for a reason. I'm going to pull a card and see what that is, but there may have been a situation in the past, you and somebody, you may have felt like that person was your soulmate, and you may have felt either that I just get this energy of you being closed off. It's almost like you, because this is your protagonist energy, it's almost like you close yourself off after either an experience, or it doesn't have to be a relationship experience. It could be that, you experienced something in childhood. Oh, okay. They just said they're yours. Okay. So let's see what we got. That is unusual. That does not happen often. We've got a King of Pentacles here. We've got 8 of Cups. We've got King of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's almost like you're not focused on, I mean, deep down, when it's 3 a.m. in the morning, you may think, oh, I really love someone to cozy up to. But right now, I feel like you're following your passions. You're not really investing your time or your energy to seeking love, okay? I mean, but there's this, right, let me just go through each card first. We've got the King of Wands. Now, this is an Aries energy, but I mean, I'm currently clarifying your protagonist energy. So you may feel like you're committed to achieving. You are someone who is trying to raise your vibrations, raise your success rate, go up in the world. You're aspiring in your world to sort of master your craft in some way and be passionate. Do whatever it is you do and do it well. You may be trying to be an influencer or really focusing on your brand, for example, or you may be setting your sights on, bossing up in whatever career path that you are on at the moment. The Wands talks about passion, drive, dreams, something that you're trying to achieve. The Wands are achievement energy. And we've got the King of Wands there. So I feel like you're being bold. You're coming out of comfort zones to thrive and survive in this energy. I mean, 8 of Cups, I mean, you may have even walked away from somebody that you felt was really, you had a lot of chemistry with that person. It was very sexually attractive kind of energy with you and a person, but you may have felt like there was no emotional substance there, or you're looking for something more authentic, because we've got the 8 of Cups here and it's in the upright. So they're telling me here that it's almost like you're on a journey of discovery. You're seeking greater authenticity in your life, and you're recognizing that all that glitters is not gold. You're looking for something deeper, and you may have felt like past situations were unrewarding, or you're fed up with someone from the past, for example, who maybe promises the world and delivers nothing, because there is an energy here of 2 birds together, but imprisonment. It's almost like 2 people who really flock together, but it just goes nowhere. It's just stuck. It's like stalemate energy. And I feel like you're trying to release that. You're trying to remove yourself from this situation. The Eight of Cups is, you choosing a path that is right for you because you feel like the one that you're on with either a previous person or the one that you've been currently on. I feel like you're just like, something needs to change. You want to be true to yourself, true to your heart. And so far, you feel a little bit disappointed with everything that's been presented to you so far when it comes to love. What's really wonderful about this card, the Eight of Cups tends to mean withdrawing. You are withdrawing from, some of you may even be like, okay, maybe I'll open myself up to a fling, but I'm not really getting my heart engaged in the situation right now. So it's almost like you've taken a step back. What's really wonderful about this card is that the figure in the Eight of Cups, historically, they don't know where they're going. They're just saying, you know what, my heart is going to guide me to where I need to go. I need to trust my intuition, and I feel like you're seeking something greater. The Eight of Cups figure walks straight into the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfilled. It's like you walk into the dream job, or you walk into the dream relationship because you had the courage to say to the universe, I deserve better. So I feel like you're in that zone. We've got a King of Pentacles here. So either you were dealing with someone who was quite jealous in the past, who did not follow through. I feel like you're taking a step back in terms of investing fully in a relationship. There's a little bit of guardedness here, okay? Now, we do have the Eight of Wands, which says that there is change, okay? I feel like some of you actually are going on a physical journey. Eights tend to be about journey or knowledge in some way, and the Eight of Wands says that there are some changes occurring right now. There may even be a message that comes on in, or some sort of physical maybe event or something that you are going to go to, but I feel like your focus is not on a commitment. That's what I'm getting. Even though this is a singles love reading, I feel this hesitancy of like, I'd kind of like a deep loving relationship, someone I could commit to, but I'm not so sure because of whatever has gone on in the past. Now, we all kind of get in our own way sometimes by, how can I put that? If in the past we have an unpleasant experience or a lot of pain in relationships or trauma from childhood, sometimes we carry a cycle with us. We carry a pattern with us. Sometimes we're not even aware of it. So don't allow, if deep down you want to find love, know that number one, you're on the right path, but also it is time to be aware of any blockages that may be holding you back. Sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's, hard to let go of the past. So find whatever it is that's your blockage here, because we do have a Three of Wands in the reverse. It's almost like something did not turn out the way that you wanted to. There was some sort of setback here, okay? And I feel like, the Three of Wands in the upright is someone who is searching their kingdom to see when it's the right time to move or see what opportunities are out there, but it's in the reverse. So it's almost like you can't even see any opportunities right now in terms of love. So you're wondering what's what. The Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, either you went through a very difficult separation or there's been a lot of conflict, perhaps family conflict, perhaps family sort of responsibilities that you've been going through, and I feel like you just haven't had time to really invest in looking for love. Maybe you're just working day to day trying to pay the bills and saving, all of those things, plus of course we're going through a major pandemic. Some of you may have actually gone through a very painful separation or a divorce or something like that, and it's kind of put you off relationships just for a little bit. It doesn't mean it's forever. We're all transient energy. We change and we flow. That's what's wonderful about the human psyche and the human emotion. We can change it, and it changes, from one moment to the other. So I do feel like you are focusing on self-care, because the Queen of Water, Queen of Cups, is someone who is seeking greater emotional security, loving themselves a little bit harder, and implementing self-care routines, feeling comfortable in their own skin. So right now with this energy, I feel like you're nurturing yourself. You may feel like there's no opportunity for love. That is all about to change, but they are showing me resistance, okay? Please don't shoot the messenger when I say that, but I just get this energy. Sometimes we can just take ourselves out of the dating game and be like cool with that. So there's nothing wrong with being single. There's complete empowerment being single. Owning it and honoring your own time and your energy. You get to explore so much, but I just have a push and pull energy with your protagonist sort of position at the moment. Now, the resistance position, this is the antagonist position. This is a card of action. because this is the masculine card. It's a Lenormand deck by Lamucci Design. Beautiful deck there. But as you can see, we've got a man there rolling up their sleeves. But it's in the resistance position. So it's almost like I'm getting somebody who is kind of a bit resistant to putting themselves out there or trying to take action to, you know, go out there and find love, for example. Now, you may have in the past dabbled briefly on going on apps or online dating or put yourself in positions to try and find love, but it's almost like you went, oh, this is awful. I just get this energy of like, step back. So withdrawal, okay? And that's why this position, this card is in this position. But that again is about to change because we got number 28. When you reduce it, 2 plus 8 is 10. So that is the number of change. The Wheel of Fortune is number 10 in the major arcanas. We've also got it crossed by number 10 here. So there's 2 10s really when you think about the major arcanas. So the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fate will step in. And I feel, you know, this is the second card you've got that indicates you're on some sort of journey of discovery. And as you can see, this figure there, there's some baggage. Okay, so there's a little bit of baggage that's coming with this group in particular. Whoever I'm picking up on the energy, it's not going to resonate for everyone. I mean, when you see things like baggage, it doesn't mean you want to be with a person in the past. It can mean that energetically there is some fear because of what occurred in the past, or it can mean a hesitancy because you've experienced situations where love has been unkind, or you've noticed from childhood your parents' patterns or your guardians' patterns that there was not a solid foundation there, and somewhere in your psyche it could be sort of influencing your decisions in this moment. So Spirit really wants you to be aware what it is that may have been a blockage for you. When the moment is right, you will be ready to open up to love, okay? I do feel like you are coming to an end of that cycle. And it's interesting, on this, what do you call it, train, there it says Baker, F.W. Baker. I'm guessing that's, well, one of the artists and things like that. But actually, they're showing me the name Baxter. Baxter. So if your name is Baxter, maybe it's a surname or someone you dealt with in the past called Baxter. It could also be someone new who's coming in called Baxter. Could be a nickname, could be a place. So please take it as it resonates. I mean, it literally could be that you are making some Baxter soup right now or something like that. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Okay. Now the outcome position, we've got the whip and it's number 11. Okay. I can't even pick it up. What's this all about? I can't pick it up. Now the whip is about, it can be about conflict, but I mean, it can also mean that there is someone, I'm going to say it because I'm getting the energy. I don't want it to influence your reading. There may be some conflict over a past person. This person may come on in sometimes and may make you go back in your head where you're like, should we give it another chance? Maybe this person is turning things around. I just feel like you've got a choice there, okay? And I feel there's a hesitancy. With the whip, it's about control, okay? It's about trying to temper your energy. So you may be trying to temper your feelings, trying to think logically rather than emotionally in certain situations. And it's number 11, so you are really on the right path. But I feel like there's a situation that maybe you felt tied to, that in order to move forward, you really have to leave it behind, because we've got the fork in the road. So there's some decisions here. And it means, when you've got a fork in the road like that, it means you have to make a decision for either a new beginning, or you can process some really deep emotions there that may, you may be connected to another person, or they may have inflicted some sort of unpleasant experience. I just keep coming back to this unpleasant experience in love, and it's about processing it and letting it go, okay? Yeah, also I'm getting an energy of, because it's a crossroads, in between choices. So, I mean, it is time to choose whether you fully leave the past behind or you move forward, but there's a hesitancy, there's conflict. So I feel like you are not really sure. Again, it's this push and pull, okay? Not to say that you don't want new love. I feel deep down you do, but there is some sort of resistance. So we will go deeper in a Celtic cross to see what I'm picking up here. We've got poverty, okay? It's a number 10. Okay, so that's 3 10s in your reading so far. when you energetically read it according to the major arcanas. Now, the poverty card tends to mean you felt like you lost out on something, or you felt hard done by the universe, perhaps. Again, we've got another rat here, so they're just highlighting it to me. Also, they're showing me, is that a cat right there? No, it's not. They're showing me an image of a cat, okay? And I know there's a cat here, but they're showing me a cat sort of curled up in a little ball, protective little ball, sleeping, okay? So perhaps, I mean, cats represent good luck, for me anyway. Cats are very independent. Perhaps you're feeling like in a cozy kind of sort of homebody sort of energy right now, and you're not feeling you want to get out there and look for love. I mean, as I said, we're going through major shifts energetically in humanity, so you may feel a little bit more sort of comfortable at home. But if you are looking for love, then of course you have to come out of a comfort zone. Now, the poverty card here as well, you may feel a little bit isolated, but that's all about to change, okay? But I feel for a short period of time, you're going to feel, if you decide to go back to a previous relationship, let's put it this way, then there is going to be hard work, and you may feel that this person doesn't give you what you need emotionally. You may feel always on the outside looking in with this person, because the person you're dealing with from the past, or that you're energetically, you think back to someone maybe on your mind, it just, and I hate to say this, you know, this person may love you, but I feel like they just make you feel like you're always searching, okay? Like you don't know where you stand, okay? So I'm just going to leave it like that. We've got number 38, toil and labor. So I feel like you are going to be focusing on your work predominantly as we move through February. But there is change. There is change, I promise you, because at the end of the day, we've got another 11 there as well, because 3 + 8 is 11. That's about justice. That's about balance, harmony, but it's also about being on the soul path. We do actually have change, and it's number 9. So number 9 is a hermit energy, okay, which is about solitude, about reflection. So they're indicating that if you're in a solitary energy, that is about to change. You're having a major awakening here, but it indicates, each card seems to indicate getting rid of some sort of baggage, okay? Now, you could have got any card in the deck here, right? You could have thoughts. There's so many things that you could have got in this deck, but there's someone that, or a collective pool of energy that I'm picking up on, that has to process some sort of baggage and move on. And you are doing that, okay? You're releasing that. And let's go and see who is coming towards you and what's going on there, because I feel like there's been a difficult period for you, but you may have felt just a bit stuck in a rut when it comes to your love life, okay? Now, we've got the Princess of Pentacles there. We've got the 7 of Cups. I mean, we got choices again with the 7 of Cups, indecision. And that's what's crossing you. Right now, you're unsure, or you feel that, you know what, you've got commitment issues. Maybe it's like you don't really want to commit to something in this moment because you're processing something. And again, deep down, I mean, you've got the 10 of Wands, exhaustion on some sort of path. But when we get the 10 of Wands, what's really exciting is it makes way for new beginnings. So let's have a look. Now, a lot of you may be screaming at the screen, Baba, I do want new love. I do. There is new love coming on in here for you. But the energy that I'm picking up here, there's a little bit of conflict and a little bit of processing. I mean, we've got a King of Cups here. So there is an opportunity for the highest love of all to come in for you. Someone is, I mean, just now when I pull the cards there, we got a Queen of Cups. So this was to clarify your protagonist energy. They want me to take it out. What? Okay. Okay. It was in here somewhere. It was right about here. Or there, is it this one? Yeah, we had a Queen of Cups, okay, which is about self-care. But when we've got a King of Cups here in the near future position, there is an energetic match. Now, even though you are an air element, my beautiful Gemini, and this is a water, these are 2 water cards, this represents a love relationship. Water tends to be about love, dreams, goals, and emotions, okay? So energetically, you're matching someone's energy that is right for you. Now, what people don't realize is that we all start with a cup of love for ourselves, okay? And we fill that cup with love, care, hopefully, you know, insecurity, if we have insecurity and things like that, or codependency, or self-loathing, that's all in the cup too. So be mindful, because that cup, you will give it to another person and they will energetically match the cup you gave them, because we tend to attract frequencies. Okay, so you're going to drink from that person's cup as well. So it's an energetic exchange. That's why you need to be in this. You need to have taken a bit of a pause in order to implement self-care, love yourself fully, be independent and love your independence. And Gemini, I feel like you are doing that. You love that, and you're recognizing that you bring a lot to the table. So if you've been wondering, is there love coming on in? Yes, there is. But there's two positions here, the 10 and the 5 of Wands, which is, it's been a tough journey, okay? Now, let's see your advice to yourself. We've got the 2 of Cups. That's interesting. 2 of Cups. Your advice to yourself is to open yourself up to love, because you deserve it, okay? We got the 2 of Cups. So you are, deep down, you are bringing in, or you are manifesting a love relationship. Okay, we've got Ace of Wands. So there is a new passion. Someone is going to spark a new passion with you in the near future. We've got the Princess of Swords. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Ace of Cups. There it is. It's coming on in. Okay, so this is your outcome position. The final card is an Ace of Cups, an offer of love coming towards you, okay? Now, we need to start from the very beginning, which is the heart of the matter for you. The Princess of Pentacles. Now, excuse me. The Princess of Pentacles is the equivalent of the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So this is about you focusing on your finances and focusing on your commitment to your goals and dreams. You're really committed. You're really determined to succeed financially or within personal goals. And also, this is about you sort of expectant, okay? As you can see, this this figure, she's pregnant there. She's expectant, okay? But I feel like you're expecting someone who is rewarding to be with, someone who is loyal, grounded, someone you can depend on, someone who brings a lot to the table, because Gemini, you do also. So you absolutely should expect the highest love of all. And you've got that King of Cups coming on in the near future, okay? So I do feel like you are also recognizing you bring a lot to the table, most important. But the Princess of Pentacles, the equivalent, the Knight of Pentacles, is one of the most slow-moving energies, okay, in the deck. The Pentacles tend to be quite slow-moving energy, earthy energy. So I do feel like it has taken you a while to come round to the idea of wanting love or wanting to settle down, okay? Because you are a sign of duality, I feel like you see, it's almost like some people gravitate towards committed relationships a lot quicker, and I feel like you are so open to the world. You like to experience a lot of life before you commit yourself to one thing or one person or one idea, because you have so many ideas. You have so many fun people to be around. You are an exciting, creative, powerful being yourself. So I feel you're a card, you're a sign rather, I'm just looking at the card there. You're a sign that does not like to limit oneself. Not to mean that you get in a relationship and you'd ever cheat on that person, not at all. But it takes you a lot to really think about things, whether you want to settle down, whether you want to be in that high level sort of committed relationship. And I feel like you're coming round to the idea. There was resistance here in your energetic sphere, but I do feel like you are, it's so interesting because they're showing me these ruby shoes, okay? And it's almost like I'm getting this energy of, Dorothy, there's no place like home. Okay, so I feel either you're trying to focus on like Dorothy, I mean, that's such a wild ride of a film, but, Dorothy, I feel like she longs for excitement, etc., and then she sort of like longs to be back home, right? So, and there's so much more to that film as well. I saw it many, many years ago, but it's crazy. But anyway, and wonderful, iconic. But I just feel like this is about you settling, and not settling as in settling for less than you truly deserve, but as in nesting kind of energy. I feel like you may have had a lot of conflict with that within your soul, Where do you belong? Where do you feel like you fit in? What's the right career for you? Focusing on your career. I feel like you do a lot of philosophical questions with yourself. Am I on the right path? And you're always questioning yourself, which is great because you're always checking in with yourself to make sure that you're still happy. What is crossing you is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is kind of indecision. Or it's just, you've got so many choices. So I do feel like you will have some choices in February. One of those does extend from someone in the past, someone that you feel energetically pulled towards sometimes when you think about this person. So the Seven of Cups here is about choice, but it can also be about clarity, trying to shed any illusions and get a real sense of what it is that you want. So I do feel like you are at a decision point where you're weighing up your options. What do you want? What kind of relationship do you want? You know, is it time for you to think about settling down? Whatever it is that you want, I feel like you're weighing up that and you're calling it in. The Ten of Wands tells me that you're pretty exhausted, okay? Ten of Wands also is about, you know, burning the candle at both ends. You know, also, you know, it is about decluttering your life, recognizing that some things are not meant to be on your journey anymore. You know, we reach the end of the road with some situations or friends or whatever in our life, and it's okay. You know, it doesn't have to be that we're like burning bridges. It can mean that we're gracefully clearing the path in order to let new energy into our life. But if you've been doing a lot of multitasking, a lot of focusing on your career or trying to pay bills and trying to just navigate the world in general, the universe is saying, yes, build healthy boundaries, but make sure you've got some sort of healthcare routine. Finding time to look for love is also a healthcare routine. Finding time to spend with your wonderful friends is also a healthcare routine. We are finding time to just sit and watch a movie by yourself or have a bath or, you know, eat good food is also a healthcare routine. So it's about finding balance in your world because they're indicating that you can't do everything. Remember, you're a human being, not a human doing all the time. So get a little bit of energy, a little bit of rest for yourself there. When you get this card in terms of relationships, this is about saying goodbye to the emotions that no longer serve you. Whether they are, if you were in a past relationship where someone made you feel less than you are, in some way they made you feel less confident or less self-sufficient, or they knocked your confidence and tried to abuse their power over you. This is about letting go of those feelings and saying, or really recognizing that that person projected their own feelings of low self-worth onto you. They're not your feelings. You stood there and you drank from their cup. So they projected their feelings onto you, and vice versa. You gave them your cup. So it is about recognizing that that doesn't have a place in your world anymore. You're awesome all by yourself. You bring a lot to the table. And yeah, you have choice. And choice gives you power. It is your decision. Remember that, okay? Now, what is in the past? This is in the immediate past. This is the Sacred Clown, and this is the Fool card. Beautiful card. This is a wonderful deck here, the Starman deck by David De Angelis. And the clown, or the Sacred Clown, the Fool card represents faith, taking a leap of faith, starting anew. This card is the card of new beginnings. So I feel deep down you want to release the past and you want to move forward. And you don't want to be stuck in this energy anymore. So you may be coming out of a comfort zone in the next couple of weeks. Even if you don't even realize it, you may be doing something different. Maybe there's an invitation. I'm going to pull some cards and see where you may meet this person. It may be in a place where you train to do something, whether you are someone who goes to the gym or whether you are someone who does things like kickboxing or yoga, or somewhere where you train to do something, or it could be somewhere where you have either play sport or do something where you're challenged. That's what I get. I mean, it could literally be that you go to some sort of quiz, quiz night, that sort of thing. Somewhere where you feel challenged, I feel that's where you're going to meet this person. Now, what is above you? We've got the Five of Wands. So this is potential. Okay, interesting. The Five of Wands, a lot of people say, oh my gosh, that's the potential position. Well, the Five of Wands is interesting because this is about unity in diversity. People who are very different to each other coming together. So I feel like there's going to be someone that you meet that's very different from what you usually go for, but they're very alluring. This person's very passionate. This person comes a bit left field into your world, and they offer quite a lot, okay? I also feel like this person challenges you in a really positive way. I feel it's exciting. You know, the Five of Wands, a lot of people say this is obstacles, or, you know, this is a sort of frustrating card. But actually the history of the Five of Wands is about being in training to succeed. So it's almost like, yeah, you may have kissed a lot of frogs to get to this position, or you may have been in a solitary journey through life and not had a relationship. Yes, it's been challenging, but you were in training. You're about to hit the jackpot and meet the person that you are meant to be with, okay? Because the next card up from this is the Six of Wands, which is success, reward, hitting the target, whatever it is that you want. So we've got the Five of Wands there. So I feel like, you know, you're still on track to meeting somebody. And I feel this is also an energy of stretching your imagination to open yourself up to other opportunities. So if you always go, for example, to the same bar with your friends, that's really wonderful. You're there to meet your friends and have a good old night out. Take it to another angle. You still go out with your friends, but you decide to change it to another bar, or you shake up the energy in some way, because they're showing me a routine shake up. You do something different, and then it allows you to, it's almost like it puts you on the path to meet somebody new. I almost feel like you're not even going to notice that you've done something just a little bit different. It's just, you just go with the flow. So it could be that friends say, hey, do you want to go out here? And you're like, oh, that's a new bar on whatever. Or, oh, that's a new gallery. Or that's a new, because I feel there's the energy that I've got is the majority energy is somewhere where you feel passionate or challenged or excited to be there. It's interesting. It sort of gets your brain synapses going. So whether it is sport where you have to be alert all the time, or it is some sort of quiz, or it is some sort of, I mean, a bar is kind of like subdued. So not unless it's one of those, you know, maybe someone challenges you to a dance off. I don't know. That only happens in movies. But anyway, you know what I mean. I just feel like it's somewhere where you enjoy being, and it brings out the best in you, and I feel like someone notices you. And we got the King of Cups here. This is in the near future. The King of Cups is the cup that you want to receive. You want to receive two cups, basically. I mean, you got all of the cups that you want to truly receive. The King of Cups is the highest love of all. The Two of Cups is the soulmate energy. The Ace of Cups is the universe bringing in that love that you divinely deserve, okay? And you got all three. So they are indicating that there is love coming towards you. Now, this is a Scorpio energy, so this person could have strong Scorpio placements in their world. They could also, in their chart. They could also have some Aries there as well, because I'm feeling some strong Aries. This person really challenges, and it's exciting to be with. They're adventurous, they're fun, they're loyal, they are very, they're very generous. This person, very non-judgmental. This person loves from the very bottom of their soul, and they're not afraid to put their heart on their sleeve, this person. So I feel like this person's very emotionally fulfilled in their own world, and they're not looking for their other half. They are looking for a counterpart, because this person, I feel like this person knows what they want. Okay, whenever I say that, I always believe, this is my belief, not what Spirit's showing me. Spirit's showing me something else. I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing in the moment in the water. One moment, please. Thank you so much. I'm sure grateful. Basically, I always believe that humans, we're all whole all by ourselves, because if we believe that we are searching for our other half, we always feel like we're not whole, that some of us is, a part of us is empty, which actually takes away our power. Okay, so I always believe, whilst it's wonderfully romantic to believe that you know, there is an attachment out there and we complete each other when we meet our person, that's wonderfully romantic. I actually believe that the energy is completed when two whole people come together to take the journey of life together. So that's what I mean by this person, you know, they're not looking for their other half. They're looking for their counterpart, someone they can have a reciprocal, loving, honest, open relationship with. And this person, is that. Now they're just showing me, they were showing me a computer, not computer, that may have been a slip of the tongue. They were showing me piano keys. I nearly said computer keys, but they're not showing me computer keys. I don't know why I stumbled and said that, but they're showing me piano keys. So either you have a computer keyboard that actually you have a computer, you know, like piano keys stuck on it somehow, and it's merged. I don't really know. I'm not really very au fait with technical things like that. So, I mean, it could be, anything's possible these days. But anyway, what they're showing me in the water is piano keys. So either you are listening to this and playing the piano, or you're someone who plays the piano, or you can see like the black and white keys in some sort of formulation on a poster or something like that. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. There may even be, when you meet this person, a piano playing, or someone playing a piano, or you see someone playing a piano or something like that before you meet this person. So it's a signifier. So please, you know, remember it as you move through February. But there's a King of Cups here. So there is someone here to offer a cup of love. This person is quite, now male or female, not a gender specific reading, just because that's a King of Cups. This person is the sort of person who does a lot of volunteer work to help the world. This person's very socially conscious, and they have a very beautiful heart, actually. So, oh, I'm getting true chills with that. Now also they're showing me a gorilla. Okay, they're showing me a gorilla right now as well. So either you can see a picture of a gorilla, or you just watched a documentary about them. When I'm scrying, I get random images, sounds, music, words from my guides as well. So I often have to just decode them. Now, when I'm thinking about gorilla, I think of the power that they have, and that they're very protective, very peaceful, beautiful creatures, but very protective and very territorial. Okay, so I don't feel like you're about to meet someone who's aggressive or anything like that. No way. What I'm just being shown is this image of someone who's very sort of protective. That's the energy I'm getting. I mean, it could literally be that you've just seen a documentary or a poster with a gorilla, because I feel like if it resonates for you, they're trying to make a connection and show you that there's something in this reading for you. If it does not resonate, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading, as their attention may have wavered. Now, this is your advice to yourself deep, deep down. Two of Cups. Open yourself up to love. There is a romantic partnership coming on in, okay? They just gave me 2 is better than 1. 2 is better than 1. So either you've just said that, or either that is a saying that you've said, or something that you've just written to a friend in a text, or maybe it's a tattoo. Please take it as it resonates. 2 is better than 1. That's what they just said to me, okay? But the 2 of Cups is, you are deep, deep down, you're calling in a soulmate. There is a loving relationship that honors each other coming on in here for you. And I feel both of you actually are quite a power couple. There's a lot of abundance when you and this person meet. It's almost like you have a change of fortune and luck as well with this person, because the energetic vibes when you're with this person, it's off the charts. A lot of chemistry, a lot of respect, a lot of loyalty, a lot of sensitivity going on here as well. And I feel like a merge of minds. It's almost like you could take on the world together, but I feel like you will actually have some sort of project that both of you in the future will do together. And it may even be like a socially conscious one, where you set up something to help charity or something like that. I just feel like it's such a good vibe between you and this person. It's really beautiful, okay? Now, the external circumstances indicate Ace of Wands. The outside circumstances, the universe says it is a perfect opportunity to meet someone who vibes with your chemistry. The Ace of Wands indicates the universe is bringing you into a position where you feel a desire to come out of a comfort zone or be more creative than usual. The Ace of Wands actually is a card of transformation. When you connect with what you truly desire, this is about you being inspired to turn your dreams into reality. So if you felt like you lost your motivation or the energy to even seek love, I feel like the universe is giving you an extra boost of energy to peacock yourself and recognize that actually you bring a lot to the table. If you look around you and you see couples, you know, you're like, how is it they all just make it work? They make it match. Because they're on a different journey than you, and they're meant to meet those people in different time scales. And so are you. This is your time scale. The universe is giving you two aces here. This is the external circumstances. This is what is coming. And in the near future, it's the King of Cups. So they're indicating here that there is an opportunity for you to open yourself up to love here. It will start with a spark of chemistry. You and this new person, when you see this person, it's almost like a lightning bolt through you. Okay, I feel like you're like, whoa, I need to know that person. That's the energy that you're going to get. Okay, you may not go, this is the one, but there's going to be this almost like, you know, when you know, it's like that. You just know you need to know this person because you know there's something different about this person and they're intrinsic to your journey, okay? And they feel the same way as you. I mean, the Ace of Wands is like chemistry, big time. A lot of passion, but it can also mean that there is a creative project that you're starting, or there is something that really excites you that you are very interested in to achieve, or for example, you know, it's a card of passion, something you're passionate about that you actually do, okay? I feel like you come out of your comfort zone to do something, and I feel like you're recognizing you have unlimited potential to meet somebody new. Now, we do have a hope and a fear. It's the Princess of Swords, which is the equivalent of the Knight of Swords. So you're making some big lifestyle changes right now with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is also about changing your response to things, reacting differently, okay? I feel like you're broadening your perspective. You're recognizing that maybe you have to go a little bit further afield or out of the norm in order to affect change in your love relationships. But this is for your highest good, for your you know, this is for a positive outcome all around. Now, they just gave me the sound of it was either a bee or a wasp. Okay, it was in my right ear. So either you were just listening to this reading and something flew past your right ear. That's not going to resonate for everyone, but because when I get that, it just makes me feel I'm busy. I'm busy, okay? So if you're like, I'm too busy, Baba, I just have no time, then of course, the thing that you focus on, that is the thing that will flourish. So if you're focused completely solely on your career right now and you have to do that, then of course, that's absolutely great. You've got to do that. But remember, the thing that you focus on is the thing that you flourish. So try and get a little bit of balance if you're feeling like you're too busy. You will find the opportunity, but don't let that opportunity pass you by. Because sometimes, and please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, and I've done it, I always do it. In fact, sometimes when there's something I just think, oh God, it's scary that I have to do that, and I procrastinate, and then I start to go and make all sorts of excuses to do other things. When I know I have a deadline for something and I need to do something, all of a sudden I'm like, I'm up in the dishes, washing the dishes, I'm hoovering, vacuuming, I'm making the bed and everything. I'm all doing all the stuff. And it's like, come on, you've got other stuff to do, really important deadline. But all of a sudden, I want to do all the menial things that, you know, could wait. But, you know, sometimes we make an excuse to avoid. We are all guilty of it. So they are just making sure that, make sure when you say you're busy, and you may be exhausted because they're showing me you're exhausted, make sure you do find a little bit of a pocket of energy for you, Gemini, because you deserve it. You deserve it. And there's a beautiful love coming on in here for you. So whether that means you get yourself on a dating app, or whether it means you put yourself out there to, you know, go on a course, to learn something that you're excited about, or take up a new hobby, whatever it is that really makes you feel passionate, putting yourself out there, you are then meeting the universe halfway to cross paths with this beautiful soul who is going to be put right in front of you, and it's going to be love at first sight, okay? The fear here is inaction. There's nothing happening right now, and you may feel that someone in the past has been deliberately cruel to you in some way, or has been unkind. Love has been unkind is what I feel in this reading for you, and I feel that has made you hesitant to open your beautiful heart to love again. Remember, not everybody is going to be the same as the past person, and most importantly, you're not starting from scratch when it comes to love. You're starting from experience, okay? You are also a different person. You've implemented self-care. You're not going to let any more red flags pass you by. You're not going to let anyone else away with some of the things that maybe, you know, you let other people with away with in the past. When we are younger, we tend to be less mature and we are not spiritually evolved. So sometimes we continuously give someone the benefit of the doubt, hoping that they will change. And unless they show us that they do change, then we feel completely stuck. Okay, so this, I do feel like you're coming out of a comfort zone. You will be taking action, but I feel it's something that you are not even aware you're going to be doing. It might be like you forget this reading that I've just said, and then like a couple of weeks down the line, you're like, oh my gosh, they're doing this incredible night where everyone comes together and they make this big, like, I don't know, painting. Everyone paints on this one canvas together. It's going to be a crazy night. It's going to be amazing. I must go. And you just do it. And it's not something that typically happens all the time. And that's where you meet your person. It may not be like that exact scenario, but I just get an energy that you're going to be very excited about something. It's either a new project or it's going to be something you have a desire to create or do something that you're really passionate about. And then there's the person. Now, the outcome is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups here indicates the universe bringing on in an offer of love. This is the sort of love that will lead to a higher level of commitment, maybe even a proposal if that's what you're hoping for. So in a way, your whole energetic sphere has gone from feeling a little bit hesitant, not really sure, a little bit stuck, to having some options. Now we do have a King of Cups here. We do have Two of Cups, but we've got a little bit of conflict. So I really want to pull a card on this Ace of Cups for you, because this card is to remind you that you can bring your dreams into being. If you manifest the love that you truly deserve, you can have it, okay? This is about you being positive and opening yourself up to love. So there is a romantic opportunity for love coming towards you, and it is divinely guided. But I just need to pull a quick card on that before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We got the Chariot card in the reverse, and we've got the Page of Swords in the reverse. So the Chariot card in reverse is like a pause, putting the brakes on, feeling a little bit stuck, maybe feeling like you have to change direction in some way. And it's partnered there with the Page of Cups, Page of Swords in the reverse. So this is someone that either you were very curious about or you're with. We got a Knight of Swords again. The Death card in the reverse stuck. There's someone here that either you have not talked to or you feel was very unkind in a relationship. I feel like there's part of you hoping for that to come into balance, okay? It starts with the Page of Swords there with the Chariot. So this is either someone who is a little bit younger than you or is less mature than you. This person, you have weak boundaries with this person, okay? You may not have talked to this person for a while, you're trying not to think about this person, but still you feel a little bit stuck. So I'm just mentioning it because I feel like there is a choice here, and the reason why maybe you haven't really got yourself out there to find new love is because energetically I feel you are connected or bonded to somebody, okay? The Knight of Swords again indicates no action. Okay, not taking action, because the Page of Swords says there's someone here you're trying not to think about, but still magnetically you keep thinking about this person. The Death card is like you've lost hope, you feel stuck. It could be because of this person. It could be the stagnation because your hope was destroyed in another situation. That you're hoping with that Six of Pentacles sort of comes into some sort of balance. I feel like you keep giving and giving and giving and giving into a situation that keeps taking and keeps taking and keeps taking. That's what I'm feeling here. And we've got the Justice in the reverse. Whoever you're dealing with has a lack of accountability, okay? Now this person, you may not trust this person, but there's something here that keeps drawing you to this person. So I'm just going to quickly go with another deck just to see a little bit more about this person. Ooh. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Now, this part may not resonate with everybody. They want that one as well. Thank you. We got the same cards. We got the Death card again in the reverse. We got the Page of Swords. You cannot write this. Gemini, Spirit give you the exact cards that you are meant to get. And we got the King of Swords. Okay, Gemini, this is your card. Okay, so this is you. You think before you act. This is you, the thinker, trying not to think about this person. and we got the Death card again. You know, how can you go from 2 decks? I've just clarified with this card, these cards, and it's the same cards that are coming out there. I mean, Spirit gives you the exact cards you're meant to get there. The Death card, you've lost hope in a situation, but it may have left you isolated or feeling alone or lost hope. You may have given up on love because of a previous situation. The Page of Swords here is sometimes you may feel curious about what this person's up to. This person certainly keeps eyes on you. And they may keep you stuck by messaging you occasionally. And it's almost like they leave you with something to think about. They don't want you to forget them. But still, there's no action from this person. Now, the Page of Swords in the reverse may be that you haven't heard from this person in a while. Be mindful, especially if they reach out to you on Valentine's Day. This person loves it that you think about this person. They want to make sure you don't forget them. But it's almost like, and this can be quite a negative energy. I'm not here to judge. We're very complex creatures, humans. So, but this person, there's an energy here of they don't want you to forget them, but at the same time, they feel like they're not in a position to offer, or they're not, it just goes nowhere. It's not sustainable, whatever this is, okay? So it's just keeping you stuck, and it's keeping you thinking about this person. But remember, this is the thinker. This King of Air tends to think before they act. So I feel like you've been mulling up this situation because you're wondering if this person will come back into balance. I mean, we all have free will, that's your call, but there's a new love coming on in here for you that's quite exciting and quite, you know, I mean, it's going to lead to a higher level of commitment. Someone who commits to you right from the very beginning, but you may be a little bit conflicted because you have to leave something from the past truly behind, okay? So let us get a final I deserve respect. These are mantra cards here. I deserve respect, and absolutely you do, okay? So remember that. And I feel like you know that already, but I feel like you're, you know, there's just a bit of sass in this card, and I just feel like you're finding your feisty again, especially in February, but you may have felt that already because the Fool card is in the past position. So you may have felt a little bit more energized or little bit more sort of go-getting energy where you want to get out there, have a new adventure. I feel like you are longing for a new adventure in life in general, but there's just a little bit of feeling stuck with your opportunities when it comes to love. And also, we've got I have a higher purpose. As I said, Spirit tends to block us from meeting new love, or blocks us from certain things because they want us to focus on our soul path, on coming back to our center, on coming back and connecting to source for our highest good. So if you feel like you've been put on pause because you have some sort of mission, I feel like you are on the right path now. And I feel like you are focusing in the right direction, but it's time to think about opening yourself up to this love because you truly deserve it, okay? I'm gonna get you, okay, so normally I would go and get a trinket, but I'm going to get a heart this time. So let us go here. Let's see what this one is. Oh, well, that one's just fallen on the floor. I feel like that's an omen, so I'm just going to go and get that one as well. I'm going to give you 2. Let me see if I can grab it. I'm going to bring it round here because no one really needs to see me bend over on the camera there. No one needs to see my butt right up against the camera. So let me just... Okay, so... Okay. So if you've got Gemini, so you're Gemini, if you've got placements in Pisces in some way, they got this one as well, I think. No, it was Cancerians. So Cancerian placements. It says, you will make a serious commitment in the future. Okay, that's the one that dropped on the floor there. You will make a serious commitment in the near future. Well, we do have that King of Cups in the near future position, and we've got an old acquaintance will re-enter your life. An old acquaintance will re-enter your life, okay? Now this, as I said, this could be an ex, or it could be someone you already know from like college. Maybe you had a crush on somebody and they come back into your world in some way. Maybe you didn't have a relationship with that person, and they sort of, you meet them at a place that I've already mentioned, for example, and that could be the one. But I feel like someone new coming on in here, and although we got an old acquaintance, I feel like that's person that we've picked up on their energy, that they come in and it's not sustainable. So yeah, I definitely feel like you have a choice. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be in with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is write this sentence in the comments box below. I am loved. Okay, my guides want you to be aware that there are a long line of ancestors walking with you. You are not alone. Plus, your own guides are walking with you too. You are loved. Okay, so put that sentence in the comments box below. I am loved, and really feel it. Okay, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of February. I will not know who is to win the reading until the 28th of February. My guides give me a name on the 28th of February. They guide me to the right person that they want to do the reading for. Okay, so I'll upload a video on that day, and I'll announce the winner that way so that you know it is coming from me and not one of these scammers that are online at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini. Love and light.